If you're over 50, you probably noticed that employers prefer the younger crowds over the crowds that are over 50 years old to be hired. And I can tell you my story. The other day, I went to Sam's Club. I was looking for something part time or seasonal because now we're going into the fall season in a few weeks. And I was thinking, they need more people, more staffing as we go on to the holiday season, in a few months. But so I applied at Sam's Club. It's called Product Demonstrator. It's the people that stand there and give you samples of the product. You can try it, and they try to explain what the product is about, and hopefully, they make a sale. So it's flexible, but you have to work 6 hours a shift, and you can choose between 2 or 3 days a week, or sometimes four, and you have to work the weekends. And so I applied for it, and the process, they made it so difficult. It used to be so easy, those jobs. It's a low paying job here in Florida. It starts at $14 an hour, which is very low, especially with the cost of living and the inflation. But I thought, it would help me towards something. It would pay some of my expenses, maybe the minimum um, on the credit cards, or something. I can use that. So I went and applied, and those jobs, McDonald's and Dunkin' Donuts, and those jobs used to be so easy to get into. I remember back 15, 20 years ago when I was able to do standing jobs. I used to go in, fill out the application, have a 10, 15-minute interview, and they didn't require a lot of things from me. Just they used to give me the schedule, and I used to start within the next day or 2 days. So this time I went to Sam's Club, and they have to send to the corporate office, online. They have to fill it out, and the manager there, she told me you have to wait for a response. They will send you an email, which I got the email 4 or 5 days later. Then I had to go back and submit more paperwork. Then she wanted the Social Security card. Now everything is online, and once you do a background check, you don't need actually the card. That's like so outdated. And I don't walk around with the card because it's not safe. If somebody, you know, uh, find my pocketbook, or if I misplace something, or lose it, how much people can get credit cards with somebody's social, especially now with AI and everything online is being scammed, and it's so easy to scam somebody and make duplicates, and they can make your picture, and make IDs out of you. So as it is, I don't want to risk carrying things like that just to go. I want to apply for the job, but so I had a copy, so I sent them a copy. So now they refused it. Supposedly that's not acceptable. I don't understand that part. Once you put your social security number, isn't it supposed to come in the computer, with the background check? So I don't understand why this, Sam's Club made it so difficult, almost impossible for me to get in, to get this job. I would say because I got the feeling, all the young people, they were there and they got the job so easy. They were in their 20s, maybe 30s, even teenagers, they were working there. So, but for me, it was like a mission impossible. I made 2, 3 trips just to those. This is the beginning of the application. It wasn't even, I didn't even get hired. I got accepted potentially to be working at Sam's Club. But now there is like pending, and they give you a deadline within 72 hours. I have to submit, that document. Um, and yeah, so that's like, they made it so difficult. So now I'm going to try try maybe Walmart. Um, so the only thing I can't, I'm unable to stand up, during the shift. So now I have to go get a letter from a doctor saying they have to provide accommodation like a chair, because I see some cashiers, they can sit down. And yeah, so all that time, got wasted. It took me like 2 weeks, back and forth going to that manager's office. And you know how it is in Sam's Club, it's a big warehouse, and the office is located way in the back by the produce department. So I had to walk. I mean, for me, because I have back pain, and now my knees is starting to mess up because I'm doing too much. I'm not supposed to be walking at once all that distance. So I had to go from the front entrance all the way around, all the way in the back. Then I come back when I was done all the way. So I wanted to share this with you because when they find out, that's what I got the sense from it. When they find out that you're over 50 and you're trying to find a job and you're moving slower than the rest of the employees. That's how I got the feeling. Um, because I did explain to her I can come in a certain day and do the application, and they didn't refuse me right away, but they always find an excuse, and this isn't completed, this is not acceptable. But if I was a teenager, maybe 18, 16, or 25-year-old, that's you know quickly moving, getting things, doing things quicker. So yeah, I feel like because over 50, and I did mention I have limitations. I do require a chair during my shift. But I mean, when the customer comes and I'm offering them, the sample, I'm gonna stand up and explain to them about the product. So yeah, that's the thing. So yeah, it's getting harder to get jobs over 50. I would think over 60 would be even worse. So I'll cross that bridge when I get to it. But hopefully, between now and then, I can have some skills like online, something I can develop later on, or in the future. I'm planning, yeah, I was planning to get a job so I can get me a car, but it looks like I keep kicking the can down the road every time. It's like I have to do it later. Later never comes. But so I wanted to share this with you. Let me know if you have some difficulty, or some employers, they make some excuses about why you're not being hired right away, but somebody else is being hired because they're younger, much faster than you, much quicker physically, able to go do this so many tasks, multitasking at once. But for us, I have to take time. I need accommodation. I need, you know, yeah, things like that. So it's like kind of turning things, for them. It's like they trying to accommodate me so that I can do the job. Yeah. So anyhow, well, leave me a comment in the comment section below. Let me know what you think. And this is what I have for you today. Please put a like and subscribe to my channel. And I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.